trapped at this time, an unsatisfactory bond with someone. It could be with a person, it could be somebody who is related to you, a family member, could be a friend or even a partner. It could be even an organization debts, and you're just really unhappy, feeling trapped of these unreasonable demands on you, or that the management is very disorganized. This role isn't meant for you, so you're meant to do something else with your life. This could be somebody who could offer support to you, financial and property matters, to be feeling much more secure in your position. Here it's going to be an ending. It's going to be something that clears all of this negative energy, and once you finally have this release, you're going to see that even the frustrations you were experiencing, the stress, is finally going to be lifted. And these financial issues are also affecting your domestic life, disruptions in the home. There could be fights. Somebody who is very needy and takes too much from you. These burdens are more perceived than real. Could be that you can be creating even more burdens in your mind. You have to promise yourself that you're going to make time and space for your own needs. Whatever's going on right now for you, it's temporary. It's not going to be forever. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome back to Starlight Beauty Tarot for your March monthly update tarot reading. So we're going to be focusing on money, career, love, and romance. And the cards will reveal insights to help navigate what's coming. If you found this reading, then it's meant for you. Remember, this is a general reading, and it's not meant for everyone, but a message might still be there for you. Make sure to subscribe and hit the like button, and leave a comment about your situation. I would love to hear from you. So get comfortable, take a deep breath, ground yourself, and allow yourself to receive the wisdom the universe is ready to share. So let's dive in and see what the cards have to say. Okay, so let's focus now on money and career. Okay, so we have here the Eight of Swords. So this could be you feeling trapped at this time. You may have had like some bad experiences or just poor luck. And you're thinking like maybe things won't improve at all. And you're feeling anxious. There could be like an unsatisfactory bond with someone. It could be with a person. It could be somebody who is related to you, a family member, could be a friend or even a partner, or it could be even an organization. So it could be that you're not happy for working with this company that you're at. So, or even it could be like debts, and you're just really unhappy, feeling trapped with this agreement, because you feel like there's very little money for you at this time. It could be revealing some issues at work, so problems in your career. There could be issues mentally. There could be something with frustrations. There could be lots of stress and even panic. So there could be even surges of panic coming through. So you're very unhappy right now, and you're finding it even impossible to do your work or to find any satisfaction doing any work. You're finding that they have these unreasonable demands on you, or that the management is very disorganized. So it could be that they give you work, they hand it over to you last minute, and they haven't planned it properly. Instead of thinking things through, oh, maybe tomorrow this person can do that, they give it to you last minute because they forgot themselves. And that adds more workload to you. There could be conversations going on that you're unaware of. So like behind closed doors. And you're feeling isolated, vulnerable, and even paranoid. You're thinking they're talking about me or talking negatively. So this could be a job that's not suited for you. This role isn't meant for you, so you're meant to do something else with your life. But you felt that you were pressured to conform. This could be even like a family business. So it could have been parents or family members that expected you to take on this role. And it hasn't been something easy for you. It's not something that you love to do. So you could also be maybe like somebody who is sensitive. You could be maybe like a light worker. And this is also why, the soul is not resonating with what you're doing right now, because it's not meant for you. You have to find your path. You have to release yourself from these bonds. And as you can see, the person's tied up, bound, the eyes are blindfolded, but your feet are still able to move. So you can move yourself away from this situation. If you have to swallow your pride and ask for support and help, then you should do that as well. Right? This could also be you feeling humiliated or ignored, or that you are afraid of people around you. It could be even an illness. And you're incapable, or there is this incapacity. So something that has brought you down, that you are unable to move. Could be even mental blockages. This isn't something that is permanent. It's a phase, and it's going to be temporary. Okay, and then here we have the King of Pentacles. So this could be somebody who has a plan, somebody who works hard, somebody who receives rewards, somebody who could be well off. As you can see that this person is surrounded by abundance. Somebody who can be reliable, generous, and give you support. So the message of the card is to make the most of your assets. So this could be somebody who could offer support to you, right? So this could be maybe like financial and property matters. You could have finally this issue that you have improving, and you're going to enjoy success and comfort. That there could be conflicts that you are dealing with, and we see that with the 8 of Swords. And it's going to be resolved. There's going to be feelings of security, loyalty. So you're going to be feeling much more secure in your position. So perhaps looking for something new in your life, a different role. It could be something including property, building, business, even accounting, something that is related to numbers. It could even be something like computers, coding. It could even be agriculture. Perhaps you want to become somebody who manages a land. It could be that you receive money from a benefactor. So here, the key issue here is that money is going to be coming, and you're going to be feeling more secure. Okay, and then we have here the 10 of Swords. So we're going to be seeing ruin here. So it could be something that is quite frightening for you. It could mean destruction. But it's not really that. It could be something that has been leading towards this event. It's something that is natural, not something that is a freak accident or like the hand of God. Okay, it's something that was leading up for this event. So here it's going to be an ending. It's going to be something that clears all of this negative energy, the stagnant energy, and it's going to give way to new possibilities in your life. And once you finally have this release, you're going to see that even the frustrations you were experiencing, the stress, is finally going to be lifted. So you're going to be feeling that this is going to be something natural. It's going to be even benign to you. It's a transition, that this ending is going to happen, whatever this is going on here with the Eight of Swords. That's going to end. Like we said, it was temporary, and it is, and we're seeing that it also is going to end. Okay? Could be bonds, people that you are friends with even. Or it could be the organization we were talking about, the workplace. That you end up leaving this place and there's no turning back. It's unavoidable. Okay? You're going to look back and think, wow, that was very stressful. There was a lot of conflicts, a lot of arguments, and you don't even know how you went through all that, how you survived all that. So it's going to be a dramatic ending. It's going to be a closure. It could even be that this place that you're at fails and they have to close permanently. It could be like this business closes down. So it's just the end of an era. It's going to be over. And whatever health issues you have, that mental blockage, the frustrations, the stress, the panic, the low energy, the exhaustion, everything is finally going to improve. Okay, we see here renewal, review and evaluate, a favorable assessment of the facts, and it's time to move in a new direction. So you're going to have this energy of renewal coming in, and you know now it's time to move on. You're going in a new direction in life. This is going to be related to your work. You're going to review your circumstances, evaluate what can you do at this time. Justice, fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right and stand up for your beliefs. This could even be like a legal matter for you. It could be something that perhaps you're given a package deal. So maybe you're going to be receiving a payout, and you should be actually speaking to a lawyer if this is going to be the case, because you could do even more than what you think. And then we have here the King of Air. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice and balance mental and emotional considerations. So just like I said before with the Justice card, that you needed to seek out somebody who is professional, okay? And if it's something to do with legal matters, then you need to speak to somebody that can help you with this matter. Okay, so we have the situation will improve. So we know that it's a temporary issue that's going on right now. We know that it's going to end, but it also, you had these issues in your mind thinking that things were never going to get better. And here the cards are telling you, yes, the situation's going to get better for you. It's telling you here not to stop, so don't stop. So whatever's going on, continue to move forward. Take action. So taking action could be with your legal issues that could arise. It could take action with you seeking out employment somewhere else. It says here you're ready. So you're ready for the shift. You're ready for the change. You're ready for new energy. And you're ready to move forward. And here waiting. So here you're waiting around. And it's still telling us, yes, you're waiting. But it is going to end, okay? And trust. So we're trusting in the universe, trust in yourself, and trust that the situation is going to get better. Okay, so we have here meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. So it could be that this could be a time where you go inwards. You're trying to recharge your batteries, trying to think things through. This could be a time where you need to meditate and think things. What is the next step? Here we have the void of course moon. Nothing will come of this situation. So it's telling us that no matter what you think, this place that you're in right now, it's not going to bring you any satisfaction. It's not going to bring you any money. It's not going to bring you any joy or fulfillment. So there's nothing here. And then the new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. And that's important to you. That right now, you are safe, your family's safe, and the people you care about are safe. That's the most important. Okay, so we have here invite help. So invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say, I'm ready. Pursue me. So you want, like we said, like if you needed to ask for help, we saw that in the cards. And they were even speaking that you're just asking regular people for help, not necessarily the divine. But the divine can move through people as well. Change. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. And then ease. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. That's your mantra. So that way you will receive what is necessary. That the divine is going to provide for you at this time. That everything that you need is going to be coming to you. Okay, so let's move on with your romance and what is going on in your love life. Okay, so we have here the Empress in reverse. So usually when she's upright, this is going to have the meaning of life is abundant. But since it's reverse, we're going to see that we know that there are financial issues at this time. And these financial issues are also affecting your domestic life. So there could be, disruptions in the home. There could be fights. Perhaps with somebody that you have, your partner. It could be a creative blockage. Perhaps you have projects in mind. And like we said, we saw that you had the mental blockages there. Or somebody who is very needy and takes too much from you. And that's how you feel as well. That the person that you're with is taking advantage of you and taking from you and the little that you have. So there's a lot of demands on you at home and at work, and it's just become very stressful for you. There could be an issue with fertility, perhaps issues conceiving children, or even trying to find this time and space to grow an idea. So it could be a lot of things going on right now with the Empress, that people who have a lot of stress are unable to have sometimes relations, and that can also be something that is hindering you at this time. Okay, and then we have here the Ten of Wands in reverse. So it's very similar when it's upright. There's a lot of burdens, but these burdens are more perceived and real. So it could be, like we said, the mental blockages. So it could be that you can be creating even more burdens in your mind. So there could be more than what is actually there. So it's stress. And we're seeing stress throughout the entire reading. Now, you've been going a lot of stress this time period. There's a lot of problems, or perhaps potential problems. It could be you thinking or overthinking. So, and creating more problems than there is. So it's just that you need to lighten up, take the pressure off yourself. And you don't need to be perfect. And the things around you don't need to be perfect as well. So you have created a lot of self-pressure. Maybe you're fixated on impossible goals, right? It could be wanting a new house or a bigger house, a new car, more money. And at this time, with everybody going through similar issues, financially and even work-wise, lots of toxic work environments. You don't have to create this ideal life that doesn't really exist. And people portray a lot of things online, and that is not the reality. So you could be, again, you're exhausted. There's a lot of you just doing this work, the commitment at work, the commitment at home, just to try to make everyone happy, the people pleasing. You have to promise yourself that you're going to make time and space for your own needs. Okay, and that you're going to take care of yourself. You have to see a way forward. Okay, and then we have here the 9 of Swords. So it's going to be, again, similar issues that we're seeing with all the other cards. This is the 3 a.m. card. So you could be up at night. Like I said before, you're overthinking. So you're up at the wee hours of the morning, the night, and you have a lot of anxiety, right? So you can't even breathe properly. You have high levels of anxiety, a lot of stress. And this is creating an illness for you, okay? This is insomnia at this point. The energies are running low. We saw that with previous cards. So your sleep patterns have been disrupted. This could even be that you are working maybe shift work, could be shift work, and you're never going to adapt to any rhythm. So if you are doing shift work, you're not going to get better sleep ever. It's not going to happen. You need to find something different. So the ideal for you would be perhaps a morning shift. And every time, morning shift. No shift work. These places, they always want people working at any hour, every hour. It doesn't make sense because your body shuts down at night. You need the rest. They get to go home and sleep, but they don't expect you to. So this is going to be causing you a lot of issues. It could be even that you're triggered. Could be anything that triggers you at this point. Could be like, the responding, like people speaking to you, and it could be something small and you respond back aggressively or emotionally. So it's a lot of anxiety, a lot of unhappiness. So this things that are going on from work or spilling out into your home because you're not spending time with the people around you, your friends and family. And it's just like it's been taking up a lot of your time. So it's just you worried. You're worried about a lot of things. Things that don't really need your attention. And it's also temporary, like we said before. And that's the good thing about all of this. It is that whatever's going on right now for you, it's temporary. It's not going to be forever. You have a lot to do. You have so much work to do. And we see that also, you're burdened. But it is all mental health as well. We're seeing the anxiety, the panic, the depression even. Insomnia, it could even be nightmares that you're experiencing. So all of this is just, it's weighing too heavily on your mind. And you're worrying about things that you don't need to worry about at this time. And I think you have to ask yourself, is it something that you can control, or something that you can improve? If it's something that you can do an action towards to improve that, then you should try to do that. But if it's something that you have no control over, then you need to distract yourself. Perhaps go on a walk or listen to music, meditate. So trying to find ways to cope and to not overthink about things that you don't have control over. Okay, so we have here the Seven of Water, a complex decision, and the need to do research and stop procrastinating. So something that you're leaving to the last minute right now, and that you need to look it over. Like I said, if it's something that you can control, something that has a resolution to it, then you can try putting action towards that. The Queen of Earth. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach and deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So it's exactly what we were talking about. That if it was something that you could deal with, you could take an action towards, then you can do that. But if it's something that you can't control, it's out of your control, then you shouldn't try to worry about it. And even here it's telling us that you need to take time for the people around you. So you're not giving enough time for the people that care about you. And then here we have release, the end of a phase or situation, a spiritual transformation, and time to move on. So we've had that constantly telling us that, yes, it's a temporary situation. It's not going to be forever. And it's going to change for you. There's going to be a shift. It's going to end. And when that finally does end, you're also going to feel a lot better. Okay, so we have retreat. Oh, actually, we need 3 more cards. Okay, there we go. So retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. So it could be that you want to take a time away from everything and everyone to recharge your batteries. And then here, deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So there could be someone deceiving. It could be you deceiving your person, hiding things from them. Maybe hiding the issues that you're going through, or that they're hiding from you. And then here, very soon. So clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And let your friends help you. So ask for and accept support from others. So we were saying this before, you're inviting help from the divine, or even before if you needed to ask for help, right, from friends. And even we said professional help. So it's just telling you constantly that asking for help. And then past life relationships. So you have known each other before. So this could be somebody in your life that you've known for a very long time. Or it could be that you know them from a previous life. And then here, codependency. So addictions are affecting your romantic life. And there's many forms of addictions. So it could be corn, sorry. I'll have to edit that. And then could be food addictions. So sometimes couples, and they associate each other with food and enjoying eating together, and probably not necessarily healthy things. And also it could be alcohol or substances. So it could be that partaking together in these substances as well. Okay, so let's see what the duendes have to say. So we're going to pick 2 of the 6 cards. Okay, so we got 6 and 4, so Bjork and Flork. So you will have to defy all of your customary routines that numb your relationship to recover the passion. On the contrary, the wear and tear will threaten to end your romantic union. So a romantic union and intimate contributions can make you both forget the small everyday frictions that you are experiencing. And you can save the essence of the feelings of love and care. So put your energy to reconquer your love. So as we know that you have a lot of energy on your work right now, and the stress that it has caused, stress at home, stress at work. Here it's telling you that you need to put more energy and focus on the relationship. So if you have someone right now, this is going to be important to you at this time to try to recover that romance and passion. Okay. Okay, so we have here, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time, and nothing is missing. Trust. Transformations occur through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So we always said to you, you got the card from before telling you trust. So you have this again, trust again. And then here's secret admirer. So someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So there could be somebody in your life and they haven't really shared their feelings for you, but it seems that they have tremendous feelings for you at this time. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me for your March monthly update tarot reading. I hope the insights you received today bring you clarity, inspiration, and guidance. Remember, the energy of the cards can guide us, but it's your intuitions and actions that will truly shape your path. The universe is always supporting you. If you felt that this reading resonated, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with those who might also need a little guidance. I love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What is your experience? Does it resonate? And what message moved you the most? Until next time, take care, stay blessed, and keep shining your light. Thank you for watching. Bye.